It's a boneless, skinless chicken. It's from the leg. I have mentioned it in my recipe and I'm going to mention it again. Try to use the chicken legs, because if you are using lemon juice to marinate, don't use chicken breast because it kind of just goes tough. Okay, so I have these chicken pieces which I'm going to put into the mixing bowl over here. Okay, and I'm going to marinate this chicken pieces with a whole range of ingredients which I have over here. So I'm going to just move it right here so you can see it. So firstly, I'm going to put all the dry ingredients. So I'm going to put some salt. Okay. My recipe gives you the quantities, so you can refer to the quantities in the recipe. I have some crushed black pepper. I have some cumin powder. Okay. I have some chili flakes. A dash of some paprika. Okay, and then I'm going to come to the wet ingredients. I have some garlic paste over here, or crushed garlic you could use, that's also perfectly fine. I'm going to use garlic that has been crushed already, so it's right there. It's like a garlic paste. I'm going to use some lemon juice. Okay, and I'm going to add some plain yogurt. You can use 2%, 3.25%. Try to use something which has full fat content, because it's always nice. It gets creamier. So I'm going to put the yogurt, and now I'm going to actually mix these ingredients. For this particular preparation of chicken kebab, it's not so much of the cooking time, but it's more of the prep time. So I have the chicken marinated here now. Once you marinate it, as a last step, you would be adding some olive oil. Okay, some nice olive oil to it. You want that. It helps while it's baking or it's cooking in the oven. It keeps the chicken pieces moist. Okay, once you marinate this chicken, it looks something like this right here. Okay, you need to leave it for about 4 to 6 hours covered in the fridge. Okay, once it's done, you would use dices of onions and green peppers, and you would skewer them up. Something as a trade secret a little bit for people who would be trying it for the first time. When you use bamboo skewers, please soak them in water overnight so they are wet. That way they do not burn in the oven when you're baking them or grilling them. Okay, so you don't get the burnt marks. See, they still kind of keep releasing the water. So these are the bamboo skewers. You're going to actually skewer the meat up alternatively. So one piece of chicken, or one piece of the onion and the green pepper. You could use red pepper, yellow pepper, whatever you want, if you want more color to your kebabs. And that way you're going to build the skewers. Just because we are short on time, we have a 15-minute session only. I'm not going to skewer this because I do not want to touch the raw meat, but I've already skewered some that I've already marinated, and I'm going to show you how it looks once it is put on skewers. So earlier I skewered the chicken kebabs. Okay, so this is the skewered meat. I have about 5 pieces of chicken on each of those skewers. These are big. These are like one portion for a lunch meal. Okay, a full meal. So I have them ready for baking. So what I've done is I've taken a deeper baking tray. If you see, it's a deep baking tray. I've lined it up with some foil paper, and then I have rested the skewers on the edge, so the kebabs don't actually stick to the bottom of the tray. That way you don't see the soggy kebabs at the bottom and then you think that everything is burning on the top. It's evenly baked like a spit roast in the oven. So this is ready to go in the oven now. We will bake this for about 20 to 25 minutes at 350 degrees Fahrenheit. So I'm just going to put this into the oven for cooking. Okay, in the meantime, let's look at making our plate or our plating look pretty. I'm going to use, over here, I'm using actually a wooden board to do my plating. So what you see over here is the chili garlic mayo, which is there. I have some hummus over here. I have a pita bread over here, or you could use naan bread. It's a whole wheat bread. Put a little bit of decorations, a little bit of garnish over here, which I've already put. I'm going to put a little bit of mint over here as well. And then you need to build your sandwich up over here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually brush this pita with a little bit of hummus at the bottom. Okay, so that way it's not, it doesn't look bare, or it doesn't look very dry. Also, I'm going to use some romaine lettuce, so I'm going to put some romaine lettuce right here. Okay, and I have some onion rings over here. You could use tomatoes, you could use cucumbers, you could use pickled cucumbers, cherry tomatoes, anything that sounds interesting. I'm going to also use some shredded carrots to build some color onto my plate. Okay, so I have those in place, and I'm going to put, a lot of people like some lemon with their kebab, so I'm going to put some lime wedges over here. Lime is nicer, it's stronger, it has a better flavor as compared to lemon. Lemon is more sweeter. So I have the lime, I have some radish flowers, very simple. You just cut them up. I'll show you in one of my demos if I get a chance. It's extremely easy to make. Okay, so that's our plating, and now our chicken kebabs are ready. Okay, so if you see, since we left them up raised, they're not soggy or they don't look wet on any one particular side. They're nicely evenly cooked. Okay, it's completely cooked. Always one thing, whenever you remove something from the oven or you take out any meat that has been grilled on a barbecue grill, rest it for a minute or so, and then I'm going to just drizzle a little bit of nice extra virgin olive oil on this. It gives a glaze, okay, to the meat. Rest it for some time, so all the juices kind of come down, it settles down, it's not bubbling, it's not boiling, it's not cooking any further. Option, you could actually take them off the skewers and serve, or you could actually serve them with the skewers. As I said, one whole skewer is a portion. Okay, so if you see, I have one. Just because I have cooked the second one, I'm going to actually even put that up over here. Okay, so I have the chicken kebab sandwich, which is on a pita with lots of salad, with hummus, with the dipping sauce, okay, and a little bit of garnish, some lemon wedges. If you want, you could crack a little bit of fresh ground pepper on top of it if somebody wants. And your lunch is ready with chicken kebab, hummus, and pita bread. Anybody has any questions?